And happy 487th episode of the Markedoutwrestling podcast. Your host tonight, Wwe Rob, coming at you in a great, fun, and happy mood tonight, boys and girls, as we talk Monday Night Raw, professional wrestling, and whatever the hell else we want to because we have a podcast. So with me, speaking of we, I've got the Bionic one, Mr. Bionic Brian. Say hello.
Hello, I am reeling from our evening on Hot Mic
Yes.
with Adam Bomb, which was fucking fun.
Fantastic.
Well, it was fun for us on Hot Mic. I don't know if the Elimination Chamber Go Home show Raw edition delivered.
Yeah. And speaking of Adam, there's Adam. So hi, Adam.
Oh, hey, I need no introduction.
He always just breaks in like, I'll introduce myself in some kind of way. Yeah,
I mean, the best person to introduce me would be me.
Okay. So tonight, Monday Night Raw had its ups, had its downs. We're going to talk about some of the ups. We're going to bring up some of the downs. We're going to do our predictions for Elimination Chamber. And yes, everybody on the board, we're going to introduce you in just 1 second. Yes, I have been reeling all night long.
Oh, my God. Let's talk about it.
All night long. I mean, we're going to go specific into the category here in just a minute.
Is this number one?
No, I like what Juan says. Rob's hairpiece made the show tonight. Eric's Rowan pet was revealed, and it's RJ Black's hairpiece.
I don't give a fuck about that.
We want the smoke.
Ignore
That's
that.
what I'm talking
Ignore
about right
them.
now.
Ignore the naysayers.
Yeah, I'm not worried about right now. Tonight is the Street Profits night. Fuck yeah. I mean,
You know what shirt they should get?
What's that?
Oh, my God.
An
Rob.
MOWP signature series.
Yes. And
Tez and Doc and
yes.
and all the gold
Yes.
and the smoke.
Yes.
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 Marked
It's
out,
on sale right now.
Markedoutgear.com.
On sale right now.
Yes, it's on sale right now.
Well, I mentioned Juan is here. Stike is also here. Jay, Rocky, Bangbus, Estrada, Vice,
Yeah,
Justin. There's a lot of people in the house already.
that's good. What are they saying on there?
They're saying Rob got the smoke,
Yeah,
is what
man.
Stike says. And Rocky says, Profits look great tonight, and so did Brooklyn. You know, I was making a mention on Hot Mic, Brooklyn, because of the takeover relationship, knows exactly who Street Profits are. And they pop like crazy for them tonight.
Yeah, they absolutely did. I mean, and it wasn't just tonight as far as like kind of realizing how popular they actually might be. Because obviously we're a little biased, being, the connection. But I didn't realize till when they went to Saudi. When they went to Saudi, and I saw Saudi Arabians out there wearing Profits Up shirts with oversized red Solo cups.
Yeah.
And chanting, we want to smoke in Saudi Arabia. That's when I was like, oh, fuck. These guys are over. I mean, I knew they were over, but I didn't know they were over.
And they had the cup. Again, I didn't watch Saudi. Fuck that show. They had the cups out there?
Yeah, the crowd had
shit.
cups. They had Profits Up shirts. They had big cutout cups. I mean, they were.
Okay.
I was surprised. I was like, fucking really? So maybe there's something more than even what I was seeing as a biased viewer. I don't know.
You're completely biased, but it's okay. I mean, they definitely proved it tonight. That match was fucking great.
Yeah, I admit I'm a fucking homer one. Wants the Rob is just like everyone else
Yeah,
is.
so what?
Bangbus says he thinks the Arab meant something different when they said they wanted the smoke.
That's fucked up.
No, come
That's
on.
fucked up. But anyway. Hey, what we did here tonight, we did 3 topics from Raw that we're going to talk about. 3 topics. And if they meld together, then we'll have less than 9. Oh, there you go. There's the math for you.
Well, when Brian didn't write down shit.
Yeah, Brian.
Compare the two. Hey, I'm wearing my Steiner t-shirt, too. My mathematics, my Stein.
You're
Shut up,
Steiner.
Brian.
I'm just going to talk over the bed.
Yeah,
Go on.
You already
Move
did
on.
that.
Yeah.
Just keep going.
Now we'll stop as you fade it out.
Right. All right, so again, 3 topics. We each picked our best 3 topics. If they match, fuck it, we won't talk about it. If there's something about Raw tonight that we don't talk about, you can put it on the board. I probably won't read it anyway. But let's go ahead and start off with our first topic of the night. How could it be anything other than this? I can't find it.
The smoke.
Street Profits, I think the highlight of the night. And there's debate over there. I mean, obviously, we're going to talk about Ed or the Beth Phoenix thing, so that's big, But I think as far as feel good, great moments, which WWE, as much as you might hate them, they do very well at creating big moments. I mean, can anybody argue that?
No, you guys said it. The fact that this was in Brooklyn was big.
That's
Wow, Brian.
That's
Great
why.
Sorry, color commentary.
Well, no, I was excited about the Street Profits. I was getting anyway.
I like the way it spun out. I like that, AOP came down. I was like, oh shit. Is this just going to be same old for, the disciples and all that shit and Seth Rollins? And then you heard the crowd pop. I knew somebody was coming. It's KO, Stunner, setting up the finish. A great start to the match when they took out Montez. Dawkins looked good for the time that he had to stand by himself.
Yeah.
I like the pace of it, and I like the fact that if you really want to put you really want to put the Street Profits over, Montez Ford pinned Seth Rollins.
Right. It wasn't Dawkins.
That's
it wasn't
something
Murphy.
that they could go back to years from now.
Years?
I actually do.
If they were having a solo feud, Seth and Tez, and he drops the bomb, just like Rhea Ripley did on Charlotte. By the way, I've pinned you.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. I thought that tonight. I was like, this could be a little kind of a teaser to the future. I mean, who knows? In 3 years, it could be Seth and fucking Montez going back and forth as a singles competition.
It doesn't even need to be for a belt. It could just be a feud.
Right, absolutely. Thank you for the very articulate kind of bringing this into.
Well, yeah.
But I do want to say that when Kevin Owens came in, what I liked about that was, and I thought it could happen. I think we all thought it could happen.
Stike said it on the hot mic board.
Right, but what I thought, what I liked about it was there wasn't a big pop before KO came in the ring. I mean, the crowd was already rowdy from the match. So yeah, when you listen back in hindsight, you can go, wow, that's definitely was a telling pop. But in the moment, you really couldn't tell the difference between the pop and the crowd's reaction to everything else. So for me, the KO coming out of frame, hitting a stunner, man, talk about crazy.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Does it ruin it, the fact that it wasn't necessarily a clean win?
Yeah,
No.
Estrada's asking that on the board.
No.
He says, to quote him perfectly, he says, serious question for Rob. Does it bother you all that much that the Profits had to win a little dirty in order to get the belts? He says, I like the Profits, but I much, much, much would have preferred if they won it clean without help.
The storybook win is great. Everybody loves it. But honestly, I had no problem with it in this fashion. I don't really know how to articulate what I'm saying. Help me here. What am I looking for? I got words that are not coming out because I've been celebrating all night.
You can't articulate the words.
I can't. I forgot the question already.
The fact that they got. I mean, Hooker Crook. They pinned Seth.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot the question. Okay, I remember now. So does it make a difference?
But it wasn't their doing.
Right.
It was outside interference.
I didn't care about it because it was still a moment. It was still you knew that Seth and Murphy were going to do something crooked anyway in the match.
Yeah.
So it's kind of justified. If you know somebody's going to cheat on you, then you go ahead and cheat on them instead. Get it out of the way.
Yeah, they're the ones that distracted the ref.
Right, and it wasn't even like the Profits set it up. They didn't set it up. It wasn't executed by them.
Right.
They take advantage of it. Just like fucking millionaires, fucking taxes, they suck, but guess what? I take advantage of it, right?
Did anything, the fact that on Twitter they said that if they don't win, they're not challenging these guys, did that make you think it was desperation?
No, there was some moments where they made it too obvious. Like the minute I heard the match was going to happen, I thought they were going to win. Like this,
I didn't think that.
And again, that's fine. I mean,
as soon as Adam told me that, though,
sure,
about this being the last time that they had a challenge, I was like, oh, well, that's a little weird.
In the beginning, taking Tez out to show that he was going to rise above, I thought was a little bit of foreshadowing.
Mm-hmm. So the question that you asked me was, what was the question you asked me? Because you two just fucking kept
me.
You started and then he just finished, and I'm like, you asked me a question and you start talking over my own answer.
He said, does it bother you that they won a little dirty?
I fucking totally answered that already.
Yeah, that was another question on the board.
What other question was there?
I don't know.
Remember another
I don't know.
question.
It was your fucking question.
I didn't have a question. I read the board's question.
Back the tape.
Brian Burcham's joining us. He says he's eating a massive cookie before he goes to bed.
Hey, what's up, Brian? Hey, Brian. The cat.
So,
and Jay's asking, do you think that they're going to lose in 6 days? We'll cover that in predictions.
Oh, we asked that.
I think that's a
Hot Mic.
relevant conversation right now. I mean, we could definitely go back into it to the predictions.
Yeah.
But let's look at that for a minute.
Do you want to wear the glove?
I don't want to wear the glove.
All right,
Stop
fine.
distracting
I'm sorry.
me. My brain is not working on a fluid fucking path, and every time you cut me off, I swear to God, I'm losing everything in my brain.
We're all irritable. We're all excited.
I know I'm not irritable. I want to get my thoughts out.
In a good way.
Yeah, in a good way. I'm in a great mood, and you're fucking it up for me.
Why would you say irritable, Brian? That makes no sense.
Oh,
Sensitive.
God, guys. God. Go ahead, talk about it, because I don't remember
All
what
right,
to say.
today was Rob Day. November 2nd
Fucking-
will be my day again. Rob will be crying like it's 2016. That's from Juan.
The question was, fucking, what? In a week, are they going to fucking lose it?
Anaconda Vice. Rob, my brain never works when you speak.
No, that's funny. That's funny. It's not cool.
It's
I
funny,
got a lot
though.
I want to talk about this subject, but
All right,
it's
you're
in
gonna
my fucking head, and I want to. You're getting me upset.
No,
I've
I was
been in a
trying
good
to wait
fucking
for
mood.
predictions.
I've been in a good fucking mood the whole goddamn time, all fucking night, and here you won't let me get my fucking thoughts out on a fucking exciting fucking night, and now I'm losing my train of thought, sounding like a fucking jackass on a goddamn podcast because I can't get my fucking points out. Thank you, Jesus fucking Christ, let me talk.
Wrong Jew.
See, I don't think they're going to lose it in a week. I actually think they might maintain it through Mania. And here's the reason why. No, let's just go to the next topic.
No, tell me why.
Let's go to the next topic.
No, because Stike wants to talk
I
about it
want
on
to
the
fucking
board.
talk to you guys about this fucking thing that I'm really fucking excited about.
And
if
I'm
you two
listening.
are over there jacking off the fucking board and laughing,
No,
pointing at
I-
each other fucking kisses
I was
and shit.
laughing because Jay wrote, Rob's in a good mood because we lubed up the stool.
That's not fucking funny. I'm talking about something exciting tonight.
And I was listening, but then you went off on a tangent
I
again.
didn't even
It
get
wasn't a
fucking
tangent.
4 words into a fucking sentence. How is it a tangent?
It wasn't a tangent. I wouldn't call it a tangent. He was
Jesus
making a
fucking
point.
Christ. Now everything. I don't want to listen to this fucking podcast because this guy's
No.
railing into this
Hey,
because they're
some people
fucking
want to
assholes.
listen to you. Rocky says, yo, Rob, give Rob his day.
Yeah, what the fuck, man?
Go for it. We're sitting here waiting.
I want you to engage with me in a goddamn conversation. Not
I wanna
sit over there
know- I wanna
fucking
know what you have to
rub each
say.
other's fucking.
We're
did he
waiting
nipples.
for you
say?
to say it so we can engage with you.
I don't remember what it was.
Well,
They're talking about Sundays. They're going to lose in 6 days.
that's right.
I'm out of the
That was
fucking.
the
I'm out of
question.
my mood now.
That was the
I'm
question.
out of my fucking mood now.
Oh, I'm in the mood. Oh, I'm in the mood.
Well,
You can't get out of the mood when I'm in the mood.
You give your opinion. Go ahead, give your opinion.
No, I don't think they're going to lose. Why would they take the belts away from the Murphy and Rollins now, furthering what we think is going to be the end game is KO and Rollins? Makes no sense with no tag titles involved. Maybe at one time it did if Samoa Joe wasn't suspended and injured, and it was going to be Murphy and Rollins versus KO and Joe. Maybe it made sense to have the tag belts. But now, once the Profits have them, which they already do, they're not giving them back. Not to Rollins and Murphy, at least.
A great analytical perspective of it.
Thank you for sharing, Adam.
You're welcome,
You got
Brian.
anything you want to add to it?
No,
Ryan?
I think we should. Well, I don't want to keep going because this is a big moment. This is a big moment for the Street Profits.
Let's just move on. Next topic. Let's
Oh,
talk
Rob
about.
wants to move on.
Yeah, let's talk. What's your number 2, Adam?
I'm going to go with Spencer Confidential. I don't know if you know this, but Marky Mark was on there tonight promoting Spencer Confidential and telling AJ he shouldn't go down the path with the dead man. Riveting stuff.
So your topic is a Mark Wahlberg thing.
Yeah, it's why is this here?
Oh.
I don't understand what movie he was plugging that they didn't show a trailer for
Uh-huh.
in the hundreds of commercial breaks tonight, and why he was talking about AJ and Taker.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
What's your next topic, Brian?
Hey, I'll take another big one. How about Ricochet and his recent booking?
We don't know you.
Yeah, that was a little rough. So Ricochet, obviously, he main events the entire event in Saudi Arabia, loses to Brock Lesnar. Whatever, people had a problem. Fine, but now he's booked in a one-on-one match against Riddick Moss for the 24/7. Loses clean, mind you. Now what?
I mean, this is weird booking. He gets no offense against Brock. And now I was talking with you the whole night, Brian. I'm like, oh, I guess his consolation prize is he's going to win the 24/7 belt. Nope. That didn't happen. He's
Yeah,
not
but
even
that's
worthy
a
of that.
That's not a consolation prize.
It would be to go from the number one contender of the WWE
No.
Championship
No, not at all.
all the way down to 24/7. That's
at
worse than an IC mid-card demotion.
No, that's like, hey, I drive a Ferrari, but it's not working. So what can you guys give me? Oh, we got a Daewoo. Cool, I'll take it. No, what are you talking about?
Anaconda Vice is asking, is Ricochet buried now with this?
I don't know, Rob. What do you think?
Rob, you said something earlier about it.
Oh, what, me?
Yeah, when you were
Ricochet?
talking about Ricochet losing.
Yeah, I don't think he's buried. I think this is well, I mean, I don't know. It's WWE, so shit can happen. I think the half full look is it possibly it's a struggling angle where the he was on top of the world, he gets knocked off, and he no matter what he does, he can't seem to get back on track, and he's losing, which could lead to a big moment over him getting over a big name heel, or him turning on the crowd because he feels like that was his handicap and he needs to get rid of that to be successful moving forward. So,
But this is only 2 losses in a row, but this is a bad one.
And again, I said it could be the start to either one of those storylines. I don't think they're just going to bury him and he's gone. He's too big. He's too high of a player. Too big impact for namesake wise. They're not going to bury him. He's got cred. He's over.
Yeah. Can I do something that we haven't done on the show before?
Uber
Or
Pat,
actually,
thanks for joining us.
Hey, Uber Pat. I kind of want to go back to a topic. I don't want to go back to the Street Profits. I feel like there's a lot that we
I do
haven't
too.
talked
The
about.
board's talking about that they think the Profits could hold all the way to Mania and go against AOP, and maybe this is, the flip so that AOP's in the hunt.
I don't know about AOP. I think it's logical that they could move to an AOP thing for Mania. It seems unlikely for me only because the short amount of time that's involved. If they retain at Chamber, which I think they will, they only have a little bit of time. About a month till Mania. I don't know if you can really build a good Mania feud between Profits and AOP in that time frame. So maybe they get maybe a fatal 4-way, maybe some kind of gimmick match, something like that. I think they will carry the titles through this weekend and through Mania. And I use precedent here. The precedent for me is New Day and the Usos. The last 2 kind of tag teams that you can think of that have held those belts consecutively on and off and on and off and on, but just consecutively throughout an amount of time, they have held these belts. Whereas we see right now with the Raw belts is a constant movement of them, and not to actual tag teams, but to Frankensteins and other things to kind of build the division.
Right.
I think that the reason why you see New Day and them holding these belts so much because they have that excitement factor. They have that thing that can put the tag team division as a functioning part of the roster. You need to have attention to it. And as much as we might like OC, and much as we might like AOP and everyone else on the Raw tag division, none of them really bring a pop to the division to make it really exciting. Just off of charisma alone, let alone other factors.
Most of those don't all lack charisma, Rob.
Right. So when you get when you get somebody who can echo what Usos, very charismatic, and obviously New Day, very charismatic, when you get somebody like that, you give them the belts, you hold the belts on them. Even if you take them, you give them right back, but you got to let them have a run. And I think that's what we're seeing right now. I think that maybe they've seen, hey, these guys can shine a light on the tag division. We can put the belts on them, let them run with it for a while, and they'll hype it up. And that is why I think not only that they're going to get the belts at Mania, but that they're going to have a match at Mania that's going to be not a pre-show, but a prime-time positioning.
I said this to you outside earlier. Street Profits versus AOP, straight up, or any tag team, I feel, straight up, is going to wind up on the pre-show. Street Profits in a stipulation or gimmick match of any kind, whether it's a ladder, a 4-way, a triple threat, I believe puts them on the actual Mania card. I'm not trying to be a naysayer here. I'm just saying the way they've booked the pre-show and the names that they've currently got on the card, you're going to have to do something special with a Street Profits match to get them on the main show. Don't forget, there's a 2 fucking hour pre-show.
Not if they're champions.
Not if they're champions.
Dude, there's plenty of times champions have been on the pre-show.
Cruiserweight.
Yeah, nobody's arguing that they couldn't be on the pre-show.
I mean, even that would be fine.
I'm just saying, if they do some kind of stipulation match, a cage, a ladder, something, falls count anywhere, any kind of weird thing to showcase what they can do and push them to the next level, I'm for it.
I don't think that's a fair assessment. I don't think saying that they have to do a gimmick match of some kind puts them to the next level.
No,
But
no.
why can't just a good Mania match push you to the next level?
It could, but I think to get on the main card is what I'm saying.
If they're champion, if they're
Not
champions,
if they're
yeah, if they're
champions.
champions,
That's where we disagree.
yeah, you don't need to build something if they're champions. I mean, it's a
the
fucking
Usos
championship
were
match.
champions, like you said many times, and they were on the pre-show.
And what does that have to do with anything?
I'm just saying, tag team titles typically are not on the main event lately in 4 or 5 years. The belts aren't just being champions doesn't get you on Mania.
We were
is
there.
my point.
We were there when the belts were
one
on
of
the
them.
main card.
One of
in
them.
Orlando.
Oh,
The
yeah.
other one was on the pre-show.
Okay, so I mean, what's your point? Where the point where
The charismatic New Day and Usos and stuff is who they're going against, and if they do book one tag match, it could be that
okay,
one.
the point you were trying to make, or you're trying to sway off it.
going all
I
over
see
the
what you're
place.
trying to do, deflect from the
I'll
fact
play
that you were
mediator.
wrong.
Yeah, go on.
Is you're saying that how can you
I'm
get them
opening
on
a
the card?
discussion. I'm not being wrong or right.
You're not open to a discussion because you're not letting anybody else discuss. Your point. We're discussing
I
your
haven't
point.
talked at all.
Yeah.
On the board, real quick, because Soji brought this up, and I don't know if he agrees with this. He says this Raw felt like this is a retaliation of what WWE could do to stop Revolution. And he said Profits winning felt like it was a last-minute idea to one-up one of the best tag matches at Revolution. Do you think that's a possibility? They put it like Brian. They were on a Frankenstein. Now they put it on a legit tag team. Is that a counter move just because of what Revolution did?
I don't think they care at all. Everybody keeps making these comparisons. Oh, AEW is doing everything. So that I'm sorry, I didn't mean to put a twist on
That's
it.
all right. It's okay.
AEW, yeah, AEW is doing everything they can. You know what? I lost the fucking joke. I lost the joke. I can't with you, man. Fucking 3 words into it, you got to throw yourself in there. I can't.
Will the sound effect mess you up?
Yeah.
Uber Pat, maybe if they didn't have 27 championships, all the champs would make the main card. That was the point I was trying to make.
No, the
is
point
a champion doesn't guarantee.
Well,
you
the
a
point
match.
I was trying to make is that people need to stop comparing AEW to the fucking main roster. Vince McMahon has very strategically deflected all incoming fire to the main roster by
What do you mean?
putting NXT on Wednesdays.
Okay.
So
How
now-
is that deflecting?
because
they've
now-
been losing in the ratings though.
Because not the main roster compared to AEW. NXT
fair enough.
NXT is losing to AEW
Right,
in
that's
ratings.
what I'm saying, head to head.
And what Vince said was, you know what? I'm going to put my developmental program against yours. And you know what? Even if you beat us in the ratings, I'm still making nothing but a profit here because I was paying the same thing for NXT beforehand, and now I'm paying the same thing, but I'm getting paid more to do this. So beat me in the ratings on Wednesday. I'm getting paid more there anyway. And my Mondays and Friday shows are untouched by your product.
Yes, but what if that second show for AEW, what if they were to challenge Monday or Friday and they start doing that in the ratings?
Well, that's a whole different topic. I mean, it's a whole different topic altogether.
It is, but I mean, what if that happens?
But I mean, that's again a whole
He
longer
can't ignore
topic.
him then.
No, he can't. He can't. But I'm saying at the moment, to Brian's point,
Yeah.
it doesn't. You know, they're not retaliating with Montez Ford and Dawkins winning tonight.
No.
It's not a retaliation to the question initially on the board. They don't care that much to retaliate against AEW. They don't. I'm telling you.
Okay, I agree with you.
All right. So what were we talking about here? What's the next one? Next category, Brian. You have something else? We talked about Ricochet getting
Ricochet.
squashed.
Brian gets to
We
go
talked
2
about-
in a row.
Yeah, because I don't like you tonight.
Oh, you're on the naughty list.
We talked about Street Profits. What you got?
Okay. What about the big reveal of Eric Rowan's fucking...
What's in the box?
Yeah. A giant spider. Fake spider.
What's in the box? What's in the fucking box? You lie!
I'm saving this one for my my awards.
It
I can
very
say that.
clearly was a square torsoed,
It looked like they got it at Party City around the block.
right, and it needed 4 double D batteries or Rowan to jiggle his finger underneath it to make the. It didn't look real.
No.
I've seen Muppets look more real, and half of them aren't even real animals
And
or
like-
anything like that.
And this was just like all by happenstance. Like, what if Rowan did not... Like, what if he didn't see No Way Jose in the back hallway like that? Like, we've been seeing matches for months where guys have gone over to try to go see what's in the cage, and he goes ballistic.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden he's just like, fuck it. Let's show him. I don't give a shit.
Right. You want to see it?
Yeah.
He's going to
What
show
is?
No
Who
Way
is it?
Jose backstage.
Yeah,
like,
what
that's
is
the
this?
reveal.
I wish a leg would have just broken, like, you know how sometimes remote controls get stuck and they
Right.
tick, 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 tick.
Like,
tick.
I seriously thought he was showing, like, a decoy one. That's what I said on Hot Mic. I was like, maybe it could have been, like, a decoy, And then once everyone runs away, he would have been like, "Oh, I'm not going to show them what's really in there."
Do you
I
think?
have no fucking idea.
Do you think, like, I don't know, 4 months ago, somebody's in creative pitching this idea that, like, we're gonna give him a character, we're gonna give him a little animal or something to gimmick here, and guess what? After months and months of people asking, we're gonna reveal it backstage to No Way Jose and his conga line.
Which is exactly what Brian just said, just in a longer-winded form. Yeah, look, this is. Well, I don't know why we're still talking about this. Honestly, I mean.
Well, I don't know.
The board wants to talk about the robot spider.
Okay. Well, let's talk about the board real quick because I got to do some fact checking here on the board. So apparently there was conversation going on there that apparently I hate AEW. That's what's being said.
No, I was defending you.
Okay, thank you. Because I don't know how many times I've sat up here and absolutely praised AEW.
Oh yeah.
But because I am honestly critical of things that I thought they needed to work on, and in some cases they did.
Yeah.
You know?
Many cases.
I think it was the southern accent when you went
that's
right
what they were
it.
saying.
I think that's what did it.
They were saying,
Motherfuckers, I'm from the South.
No, I know. Come on.
I'm from fucking Louisiana, for God's sake.
Well, that's true.
You'll be lucky that he's not speaking Cajun, everyone.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Anything
Anything else on the board here? Oh, Rob will get upset if they get pre-show talking about the Street Profits. I will not.
No.
I will not be upset.
They're on WrestleMania.
Yeah, they're on fucking WrestleMania. I don't care. If there's a Mania, honestly.
Well, true.
If there's a Mania.
Bang Bus is asking why the fuck he's fingering a spider. I mean, there's nothing good about this topic.
You know, I'm saving mine because everything I have to say about it, I have on one of my awards. It's just one sentence, and that's it.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Hey, let me my next topic here.
Yeah.
So my next topic here is Shayna and Kyrie with Asuka, and then all the other fucking shit there. But not necessarily what's going to happen at Chamber with it. Just a real quick observation that Shayna's first match on Raw was underwhelming, to say the least. And I think partly due because Kyrie was just a little too much tonight in the character. A little too much. And then they don't let her wrestle like we know she can. So that's kind of where I was going with. That's my whole point on there.
Well, my thing is also these girls had a feud, a more than a couple months, 2 pay-per-view feud at least, because the titles changed hands between them, Kairi Sane and Shayna on NXT. Kairi took it from Shayna, and she lost it back to Shayna.
Yeah.
Long before Rhea came along. So these girls, it's a safe booking, you think, on paper, Rob. They have a history. But, man, Shayna looks green as fuck.
Yeah.
You think it was Shayna's fault? I don't think it was.
I don't know if it was anyone's fault.
It didn't look green. Green.
It looked like it was thrown together to me. I don't know who was struggling to get in positions or who was struggling.
Yeah.
It was just. It seems like they went in there and they were calling it on the fly, and neither one had an idea of what they wanted to do next.
It looked like a one-night stand with 2 sober people.
Well, plus when you do it on the main roster versus NXT, it's going to be different.
It's not a good thing. That's
right?
Never a good
That's
thing.
what I'm saying. They're so awkward and they're not sure of anything.
Before you have that drink, would you like to go to my place and have sex?
Yeah.
No? You want a couple cocktails first. Okay,
Right.
Me too. Good.
Yeah.
It's like Brian, right?
Me?
Sober.
He doesn't remember.
Sober hookup?
Sober?
Yeah.
He
No.
doesn't remember any hookups.
They're
No,
no
I
fun.
don't remember anything.
They're no.
Godian's joining us. He's asking, is there ever going to be a men's elimination chamber match? Apparently not. We'll get to predictions soon. I still have 2 topics left if Rob lets me go to any.
You can do whatever you want. You run the show, man. It's on you.
Oh, it's not my show? That's awesome. Can you mute yourself? Old Yeller.
He muted himself.
Wow. Amazing that he's finally listening after 487 episodes.
Yeah, I was going to come on this show tonight. I had one intention on this show tonight, and this was before the exciting news of my brother-in-law fucking achieving new heights.
You notice I don't complain
before
when he
I
roasts me.
Before I was, you can't do it, man. You can't. It's not funny.
I was just talking. You told me to intro a topic.
I'm not even kayfabe angry right now. I'm like actually fucking angry. I mean, straight up.
We should have a sound effect for when he interrupts.
I had all intention of coming on the podcast tonight, and maybe trying to be a little happier and not be so angry,
Yeah.
And when we started, we were all laughs and fun and fuck. I was in a great mood.
Yeah.
And you fucking just drug me down, man. So all you people on the board say I'm a fucking angry elf. I was fucking fantastic. I was in a great mood. I was really looking forward to being fun tonight, not angry. And
Bomb Squad.
Fucking Bomb Squad. So that's all I have to say about that.
Don't talk during him. He's
What-
going to yell at you.
What's your topic? Go ahead.
Oh, that's right. You get away with
Finish
it.
your topics, man. Go ahead.
So the old Yeller excuse, Randy telling Beth that he had to put Edge down for his own good. Do you like that as the final reason to answer why? And then, of course, we all like the RKO to Beth.
Do we?
I do.
I thought the explanation for why he did it was a great story. Maybe a little long,
Maybe a little long.
you know, but a great story, great promo.
Dramatized.
That's
Yeah.
fair. A little long.
The crowd gave him the respect until it got a little longer, and then it was like boring. But they were quiet. They gave him Taker respect.
Sure.
You know.
Well, anytime Randy talks, I feel like the crowd is pretty responsive. Like they'll
Yeah.
usually give him the reactions that they're supposed to.
Yeah, and Beth played her. She acted the same way she does on the USA shows. Not very good. You know, no hate to Beth. Love Beth,
Right.
but
I don't think she was gonna cry at points.
she was trying.
I felt like, she definitely looked like she was imagining in her head someone
Yeah.
kicked her dog.
Right, that or you're supposed to put your hand in your pocket and just pinch your leg as hard as you possibly can.
Yeah.
Oh, is that how you used to cry, Brian?
Yep. Yeah.
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 Is that why your hips fucked up now? You
Yeah.
squeeze
That's
too
why.
hard?
That's why I have robot hips.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I'm bionic.
It's got to be obvious that Sunday Randy and Edge are gonna meet up again in some fashion.
Well, nothing. We're going to do predictions next, Rob, and there's not much to talk about on predictions, so they've got to add something. The board is kind of split. Price is saying, I never liked Orton. He can vanish into a black hole.
What?
And Vice is saying, awesome segment, best promo from Juan. And then Dustin's saying that Angry Elf was created by Bomb Squad. We caused that.
Cool.
Oh, Rob doesn't want to talk about it all. Okay.
I've said my piece.
All right.
You want to keep on reading them, all their shit, whatever. What's your fight? So I'm assuming your final one's going to be Brock and Drew.
No, my final one's predictions.
Okay, cool. So let's do predictions then. Adam, take it away.
All right. So we only got 4 matches on the card. Not a strong card.
Is there no SmackDown matches?
Yeah, they announced 2 of them. The only Raw ones right now are the Women's Elimination Chamber for #1 contender to Becky.
We really don't know anybody on the. Really?
There are 4 matches booked currently.
You sure about that?
Fucking Saudi show, man.
Did they announce anything?
There's
on the...
actually only 3 on WWE.com because they don't have the profits listed yet.
What about on MarkedOutGear.com? Can you save 10% by using the discount code MarkedOut?
You can, but you still would not be able to find out the card.
Hey, can I tweet that shirt? Can I tweet that shirt?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Right before FedEx drops off your package, Adam will come and just interrupt it and take it to his house. From MarkedOutGear.com.
But
And
you'll
spit on
notice
your
I won't
face.
get mad when everybody else interrupts me. Or at least not act that
You're
way.
such a victim.
I'm just saying, check
Come
the
on,
tape.
let's
It's
do
the exact
predictions.
same
Come on,
thing.
let's do it.
Oh, no.
Braun is defending his IC championship in a 3-on-1 match against Knox, Cesaro, and Sammy. Anybody even fucking care here?
Say it again. Say it again.
I didn't know Braun had the belt, honestly. I had no idea.
Yeah, we don't watch Friday too much. But Braun is defending his IC championship against Sammy, Knox, and Cesaro in a 3-on-1 handicap match.
Sammy's wrestling.
I guess.
Well, he has
I don't know if
wrestling,
it's.
right?
I'm sure they're going to make them tag in and out.
Well, yeah, but okay. No, somehow I feel like Braun is going to retain.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool. I'll go Braun.
retains.
Yeah, Braun.
I mean, who gives a fuck?
Did you give like an explanation, or you just? I didn't hear anything you were talking about.
I mean,
No,
the fact
there's
that
no matter.
the odds are so stacked against him, I feel like the fact that.
Thanks for
because of
answering,
that.
Brian. I appreciate that.
Were you asking me?
I was asking you, and then
I can't
he's like, "I'll answer for you."
Oh.
Yeah, go ahead. What's your
Well, you weren't the one. He says that after he didn't listen to your response and had to ask you after the fact.
But
Then
I
he
asked,
shits on
but
me.
I did ask you.
But I'm the bad one.
Yep.
Braun shits leading to Tyson Fury versus Braun at Mania, Vice says.
But-
All right, so our next match, Lucha House Party versus New Day versus Miz and Morrison versus Rude and Ziggler versus Heavy Machinery versus the Usos. Elimination Chamber match for the tag titles.
I have no idea. New Day, are they in it?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
just lost the belts Thursday. They're going to
Right.
get them back.
Give me New Day. I don't know.
All right, New
ahead.
Day for Rob.
Who they lose them
Say-
for?
say the
Who
teams
they lose
again.
them to?
Miz and Morrison.
I didn't even know they were a tag team.
Miz and Morrison are the champs right now.
I had no idea.
SmackDown is like such a fucking foreign show to us.
I don't.
It's sad.
Yeah.
It's depressing, really.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Miz and Morrison,
Yeah, I'm going to go with Eminem to defend.
just because Morrison just came back and
mean-
they just teamed together. So,
Yeah, and it makes sense for them to carry those belts to Mania,
sure.
at least.
I mean, I'm ashamed that we have a wrestling podcast and I know nothing about Friday night.
Well,
Well,
don't worry, we both know about it. We got to go back and do the SmackDown Minute, Rob.
yeah, don't you? Do
That's
the
how you
SmackDown
used to
Minute?
be informed.
That's how. That's I know. Yeah.
It really helped.
We cut that segment, didn't we?
Yeah. I'm just going to go ahead and Shayna Baszler versus one of the other 5. Ruby Riott, Liv Morgan, Sarah Logan, Natty, Asuka.
Sarah Logan.
All right, Rob's going with Sarah Logan.
Sarah Logan, really?
No.
It's like what?
No.
Yeah, Shayna.
Yeah, Shayna.
Yeah,
Come on,
come
man.
on.
Come on.
Yeah, they've already set up the feud with her and Becky.
It's like, why are they even doing this?
Exactly. It makes no sense.
Bragging rights?
And then our final match, the one that was just announced tonight, the Street Profits versus Murphy and Rollins. I'm just going to go quick before I cut to Rob.
We want the smoke.
No way Profits are losing. Not this early.
I like how you went first so that you couldn't interrupt.
Right,
Rob.
exactly. So
That's smart.
now I don't even have to agree with Rob or speak at all. It can just be his prediction.
Oh, wait, you wanting me to do some long diatribe this time about it?
No.
I've learned my lesson.
No, I'm just
No.
I'm leaving the door open
Oh,
for
who's
you.
going? Is it Brian's turn?
We're playing
Make your pick,
checkers while
Brian.
he's playing Chinese checkers.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Chess. What?
COVID-19.
Yes.
What?
Stratego. What are we asking?
Street Profits or
Street Profits. They're gonna keep the belts until WrestleMania.
yeah. I think they're gonna carry the belts past Mania, but yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Can I ask a dumb question?
Huh? Yeah.
Is there a fast lane this year?
They're building one on 77 apparently.
It's taking forever. No.
I know, right?
Oh, there is one other match I forgot they added tonight.
What?
Yeah.
No DQ, AJ, Aleister Black.
Excuse me.
It's a stall for AJ to get to Taker, basically.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
he obviously beats Alistair because Alistair is the new Taker light. So why not
Yeah.
beat the new guy who you're trying to build up,
Right.
so that he can go take on the old fucking wrinkly geezer motherfucker.
Yeah. Well, but it's also going to break down into a 3-on-1, essentially, because it's no DQ. You can have the other club members outside there.
Oh yeah,
Fucking
so we get to see 3 guys beat up a
Right.
geriatric.
So another
This is going to
handicap.
be a fun Mania.
No, so I'm going to go with AJ's going to lose. I think Aleister's going to win because it's a no DQ match so that Taker come out and help him.
Perfect. That is
So
perfect.
Aleister's going to win.
Yep. Taker can come through the ring. It might take like an hour.
Taker can come on the ring,
He can, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Third hour.
Brian wants to come on a lot of things lately.
Well,
He's
I
talking
mean,
about the Street Profits
It's
glove.
got the Street Profits glove. and
Don't
there's
come
semen.
on the Street Profits
I'm
Club.
not. I didn't do it, but it looks like there's like some stains on here. Look at it.
Use a sock for that, Brian.
What is that?
Just give him my glove.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Sanitize that. Wash it.
Oh God, are we done? That all the predictions?
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's it. Flush
Uh,
and wipe.
Come on.
Oh,
My
oh
glove.
man, awards.
The official glove.
Bring-
Fucking real
bring
deal.
Warren.
Real fucking
Oh,
deal.
Rob, we didn't talk about this earlier with you on Hot Mic, but what do you think about this? Because Daniel Price brought it up again. Taker, Kane, and Aleister Black against the OC 6-man tag at Mania.
Taker, Kane, and Aleister Black against the OC.
Yeah.
I don't know what fucking fever dream you've been fucking writing your ideas down from, but that's horrible.
I didn't write it down. The board suggested
I'm
it.
talking to whoever's on the board who said that. That's horrible.
Very spooky.
Don't you talk that into existence, Ricky Bobby.
Yeah.
All right, awards. We got marked out moment, pink slip, a special pink slip, and booking fail MVP of the week. Let's go ahead and start here with marked out moment, Brian.
Marked out moment.
Yep.
Street Profits, bro.
Street Profits.
Street Profits. Yeah.
Come
tag
on,
team champions.
come
on.
on,
This is
man.
strong. And I approve this message.
How can you not mark out for that?
Yeah, Mark,
right.
Yeah, absolutely. I double that one. Yeah.
This is
Another
Roderick
one.
Strong. And I approve this message.
Obviously, I agree with you, but I tried to be something different since it's marked out for the week. I liked Orange Cassidy's debut.
Oh, wait, no, so I can't do the want sound. No, that was fantastic.
I was just trying
Yeah.
to pick something other than the Street Profits because I knew one of you would pick it, if not both.
No, I mean, yeah. Why would you want to just, celebrate your boys tonight? But it's all good, whatever. All right.
Sorry, Gary.
On the board,
Gary.
marked out moments. Anybody? Anything?
think we went
Justin
too
says
fast.
Street Profits. I'll shake and bake. I want to. Elf. Daniel Bryce says and Marked Out Street Profits, Stike. So the only two people that have chimed in so far
Out of the thousands.
are Street Profit lovers. They want the smoke, Rob.
Yeah, they do. They do. Uninterrupted smoke. Okay. That's it for that one. So we doing that's everybody, right? Marked out. Went kind of fast.
Yeah, that was fast.
Well, yeah, we either they can't type or they can't hit enter.
Okay. So tonight we're
They
gonna
got the smoke.
Enter.
tonight we're gonna try something different for the Pink Slip Award.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're gonna fire them. We're gonna fire the person. We're their boss.
Yeah.
We're fucking in charge of talent relations, and we're going to fire the person that we want Pink Slip tonight. You ready?
All right.
You want to go first, Brian?
Sure.
Okay, so Brian's gonna. Who are you firing, Brian?
I'm gonna fire the agent of the tag match with Humberto Carrillo. Wait, am I Vince? Who am I?
You're Vince. You're head of talent relations. Whoever you want to be.
HR rep that works at corporate. Who cares?
Well, listen here. Listen here.
Johnny
Johnny
Ace, I
Ace.
guess.
Johnny Ace. Where are Humberto Carrillo's sideburns? First of all, that's my biggest thing. Also, what is Dale Gas? Tell me. Answer me. What is Dale Gas? Your t-shirt.
Not interviewing, firing.
Well, I'm asking you, Humberto.
Now you're fighting Umberto, not the Booker? I'm
I'm
confused.
firing everyone. I'm firing fucking all of you.
What the fuck is Dale Gas?
I don't know. That was horrible.
What the fuck is Dale Gas?
So bad.
What the fuck is Dale Gas?
That was so bad.
You ready, Adam?
Yes.
What is Dale Gas?
Wait, first, who you firing?
I'm firing Ricochet.
Oh wow. Oh,
Why would you do that?
Hey, can you come in and sit down? Don't pew pew anywhere. Real quickly, just want to go over. You were on a ride. You kind of topped out, got all the way to a pay-per-view championship match. But let's be honest, bro. You didn't get a single offensive move in. You lost to a guy tonight that got a "Who are you?" chant. Yeah, his finisher was pretty cool, but people still don't know who he is. We got to Google that shit just to figure it out. And you lost to him clean. What's the matter with you? How far have you fallen? There's no excuse, but I wish you well in your future endeavors.
oh, you finished with the future endeavors.
Your arms are very muscular.
All right.
Ricochet.
So I'm gonna fire. What's the new backstage chick? The blonde. What's her
Charlie?
I don't even know her name. No, not Charlie.
Not Charlie. I don't know her name. Like Jessica, Janet, Jermaine.
Jermaine.
Okay, so
Tito?
shut up. So I'm new
You
backstage.
don't even know
chick.
who you're firing.
I don't know her name. So
I
I'm
didn't even learn your name
so
yet.
I got to come up with a pretend name for her. So we're gonna call her. What's a good name?
Blondie?
Johnny Ace.
Yeah. We're gonna
Jenny
call,
Ace.
We're gonna be creative and call her Blondie because that's not obvious at all.
Hey, Blondie.
Oh, now you laugh?
Yeah, now he's back in a good mood.
Oh no! I didn't mean about that. I meant you said my
You can't
fucking.
let me enjoy anything.
Yeah, right?
What?
You said my firing thing was shit, and now you guys are laughing.
No, it was
Yeah,
shit.
yours
It
was
was
terrible.
bad.
Whatever.
So bad.
Whatever.
It was really
You
bad.
started asking questions. Nobody does that.
Well, you're supposed to
You've
play
clearly
back.
never fired
You're
anyone.
supposed to. Well, that's not true.
Hey, pal. I need to bring me that new chick, the blonde we just hired to do the backstage stuff. To try to mix it up with Charlie because you gotta have a blonde woman there. Because I'm racist. Okay. Anyway, hey, come in, sit down. You're hot. You're horrible. You're horrible, and I don't want nothing to do with you. Stop asking questions. How do you even have basic conversation without driving people insane? How do you have a boyfriend? You must never talk. You are so horrible. Oh, by the way, you're fired. Pal. All right, that's
The board is claiming her name is Felicia.
Hey, no, at
Bye,
least.
Felicia.
Real quick, some catch up here.
Yeah.
Marked out. Guevara doing the 6:30 on the table. That's for Soji.
I love ketchup.
Brock selling one of Drew's finishers, Codian said. And Bang Bus marked out Moxley winning the AEW title exactly 1 year after being released.
Ah, yeah.
That's pretty good. I really didn't think he was gonna get it. I didn't think.
I didn't think he was going to get it yet.
Not yet. I knew
Yeah.
he would get it from Jericho, but
Right.
I predicted correct, so I wish I could join you guys in that discussion.
so
Stike says pink slip goes to whoever booked Ricochet to look like that.
yeah.
Let's see what else. And
Did he mean like just wearing the
But
trunks?
what if it's a build up to a storyline? I mean,
I don't
It's
know.
not.
DP says pink slip the commentary for keep saying that Humberto Carrillo and Angel Garza are cousins and Andrade 5 times in 20 seconds.
I'm so tired of Humberto Carrillo. You know what? I figured it out what it is tonight.
His sideburns.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, kind of. But he's just so flawless, right? Even when he's fucking done a what do they call it, Brian? Where they flip him in the air, not a back body drop because we talked about that. No, it is a back body drop. Yeah. I don't know what I'm thinking. But even when he does a back body drop, his leg stiffens out and his whole body goes plank as he goes over. And it's like the first time he does is like, oh, that's kind of cool. And then he keeps doing it like, no, see, that's not how anybody naturally would get slammed in a match.
Yeah, he planks everything.
You don't have to be fucking perfect in everything you do, bro. I mean, you look like a fucking 11-year-old boy. You know, fucking.
That way he has no sideburns.
I don't know, man. I don't get that kid. I don't get him at all. He's talented. He needs to be on like Cirque du Soleil, what the fuck it's called,
Yeah.
or one of those like human carnival things. Just go do that. He'll be great at that. Okay. Booking fail. Brian, your booking fail?
Yeah. What the fuck is Dale Gas?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Humberto's T-shirt
Okay.
said Dale Gas.
Oh, I don't know.
Tell me.
I have no idea.
I thought it means speed up or something.
That's your booking fail?
Yes.
That's a
Wow.
Wait, it's a weird
horrible-
T-shirt.
That's
wow.
horrible.
You're horrible.
What does it mean?
That's not a booking
Why are you gonna
fail.
buzz me?
It's not a booking fail.
You suck.
Well, it's a booking fail.
You
That's
suck.
not.
Adam, you suck.
Adam, booking fail.
I'm just trying to take the heat off of Adam.
My booking fail is, I know it would have been predictable for Roman to win, but not having a men's chamber and instead Roman just shows up and points at a sign and he's in Mania match.
That was a very
I think-
broad, out there.
But no, Roman has done nothing and now he's going to challenge for the title at Mania by pointing at the sign. He's beat Baron Corbin 7 times in a row.
You're doing of the week. I keep forgetting we're doing of the week.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Okay. My booking fail is going to be man, I feel I hate this.
What's in the box? What's in the fucking box? You lie! You're a fucking liar! Shut up!
I thought my two running, thoughts of what was in the cage was either a scorpion or a spider.
Yeah.
I would have been okay with a regular sized tarantula. It's pretty creepy to a lot of people. It's not as vicious as it seems, but it's fucking scary to people, even at its normal fucking big size, because it's big, right? So I would have been good with that. Scorpion, that would have been fucking like, oh fuck, look at that, but you can't really control a scorpion from fucking you up. So they bring this fucking spider out, and I titled my booking fail, Robot Spiders End Careers. Because if you have been trying to repackage Rowan again, try to get him over again in some kind of way, guess what you did tonight? You failed again. Because Rowan is now known for the big stupid robot spider.
Yep.
That is his thing that is his shockmaster from this day to the end of his career, the big stupid spider. He's Festus. He's Luke Gallows Festus. Forever, no matter what you do, paint your face like LOD all you want, bro. Forever, you will be retarded when the bell rings. Fucking horrible.
Yeah.
Booking fucking fail.
Justin says the same thing, the spider. Jay has a good one. No women's tag titles defended. Instead, have them split, building a match that we know Shayna will win. Others are talking about AEW booking fails. Statlander not winning over Nyla. That's for Bang Bus. And Soji says, late pink slip, fire whoever's in charge of AEW's women. That's Kenny, by the way.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Yeah.
And Daniel Price booking fail because we didn't mention this from Friday. Wyatt losing the title just to rehash getting buried by Cena. Because now, Cena's beat Bray at Mania. Now he's going to fight Fiend. That seems weird.
Well, but isn't Goldberg how's Goldberg going to get rid of the belt?
Oh, Goldberg's fighting Roman.
Roman's going to take it off.
At Mania.
Yes.
Oh, so that's guaranteed now.
Yes, and Cena fighting Bray is guaranteed. So that way people will cheer when Goldberg loses and Roman wins. And if he had beat Fiend, they probably wouldn't have cheered because they booed the fuck out of Goldberg on Friday.
Well, that's
They
the point.
booed the fuck out of him on Friday.
Oh, I
So
bet they
people
did.
are gonna finally cheer Roman like Vince wants. He'll shoot his fucking cum right into the ceiling.
Yeah.
Because he'll
everywhere.
be so goddamn excited that he got people to cheer for Roman. Cancer didn't work, but having him beat Goldberg will.
Come everywhere.
Wow. I don't know if
Vince-
that's
Vince
that's genius or just
diabolical even.
yeah.
It's diabolical for sure.
It's fucking very diabolical. You don't want to like the guy that I want to put over. Guess what? I'm gonna make you love him. I mean, then you don't even know. You don't even know why, but you're gonna love him.
Yep, I'm gonna give the belt to a 53-year-old has-been who can't even do a jackhammer.
That is that.
Oh, that
So Cena-
pinning. By the way, that move that he beat Fiend with, you've seen it, right, Rob?
The really bad suplex.
Yeah, it was a suplex.
Yeah. 4,000 chairs hit him in the head. He doesn't get pinned, but fucking one shitty suplex and he's fucking down
So
without
bad.
even getting his fucking leg hooked. Right.
So bad.
So it's gonna end up being Roman and what about Roman and Cena? That would be the world might explode. It would absolutely explode at this point. I think so.
I don't know.
I think those two coming together either is going to be the cure or the expansion of the coronavirus. And it's okay. MVPs. Are we ready for MVPs?
I
Sure.
think we are.
All right.
Sure.
MVP of the week. Brian, MVP
What?
of the week. MVP.
MVP.
Yeah.
Big one.
Is it? Were you ready for this? Or are you just waiting?
John Moxley.
John Moxley.
John Moxley.
Yeah, winning
Winning the belt. It was a big moment. Big fight feel.
I don't know. Look, I'm with you.
Yep.
I don't know if it's fair to not be able to, because it's a pay-per-view versus Raw is what you're doing here.
Yep.
That's what you're doing
It's
here.
a tough one. But WWE technically had a pay-per-view in that week,
Okay.
and they had a shitty SmackDown.
True.
True that. Okay.
Yeah.
Brian Adams.
Here's what I didn't give marked out moment to Street Profits earlier because I give him to MVP.
All right.
I think they hopefully are going to do something with the tag division. And the Messiah after Sunday won't even have a rematch to get.
I completely agree 100% with you on that one. I think Street Profits get the MVP, and I do believe this is a coming out party for them as far as being a featured presence on the roster, not just an occasional let's make them pop and dance. I think this could be the start of a long road to success for these guys.
Well, and having them backstage so much, doing all those promos with no wrestling, now that they're out in front of people,
yeah.
which they have been for the last 2 months, and they get the titles, I think they've turned a big corner. It's not just because of the belts. It's
Yeah.
a lot of reasons.
I don't believe this is a one-off losing on Sunday.
No, I am nervous though where the Viking Raiders would fit into this. I could see them taking the belts from them. They're the only other really legit tag team.
You really think that the Viking Raiders just had the belt, right?
So
I want you to look at what I was talking about earlier about a tag division being represented by some level of energy.
sure.
And as much as I might like the Viking Raiders as wrestlers, to put the word energy on them, I don't think is fair.
No, but
And people aren't chanting war like they were in NXT for them on the main roster. They are still going over for the Profits. The
But-
crowd still is.
Yeah, the Profits are going to need a good opponent, and I
No,
think
yeah,
that's where they fit in.
The Profits were cut off in their promo tonight by the crowd chanting for them.
No, I know. I'm not saying that.
That's
it's
never
not a
happened to
slight-
the
it's not a
Raiders.
slight against them. I'm just saying
saying
they need an opponent to wrestle
And
these
I-
fucking
the
matches.
charisma of Montez Ford is not close to anybody else in the tag division on Raw.
I don't think the Raiders would be. I don't think they'd be good at all. I think that would fall flat.
So who's a threat? Who's a team?
AOP seems like the only tag team I could think about right now that would
Whoa.
that would create a story
Yeah.
that would have enough power to really push the division. I think them going and fighting Viking Raiders is going to be fun matches, but I don't see how they could make that in any way must see TV.
I don't know, but also if it's Tampa, I mean that's close to NXT, Bill, sorta,
no.
ish, right? They get that NXT rub.
I,
So having the
yeah,
Raiders,
the 400 out of the 70,000 to get the 400 from Full Sail.
Hey, I know it's
out of the
stretch.
70,000 in the
Work
arena.
with me, brother. Work with me.
No,
Kayfabe.
no, I'm not.
Oh well, Fuck it.
I'm not fucking doing
We'll
it.
move on then. What the
Justin says MVP is Mox. Stike says MVP of the week. We didn't mention him really yet, but Adam Hangman Page. Cowboy shit retaining the title. That was great.
Yeah.
That's some interesting dynamics working out in that. I think it's got to kind of go in
It keeps
places.
you guessing.
Sure.
Yeah, we don't really know where it's going to go, and I like that.
Well, are you talking about how he has dicks on his horses now on his
Yeah.
Titantron?
That's what we're talking about.
Chuck E. T said that.
Exactly right. Yeah,
Okay.
you got it.
You defend the titles at a pay-per-view, you get dicks on your horses.
Definitely.
Okay. Anything else on the board before we move forward?
Nope. Raiders don't have those 25 Full Sail college students chanting war anymore from Bang Bus. I mean, I don't know if you wanted me to read that one.
I love that one. I mean, I usually detest everything that comes out of Bang Bus's, profile name there.
Is that why they can't wrestle in Saudi?
War. No, they got to pay 2 seats for Hanson. That's why.
All right, but what about Killer Cross?
I'm just not touching it.
Is he gonna be? He can't be Killer. What is he gonna be?
What?
The guy Killer Cross
Yeah.
when he debuts on SmackDown. I know we don't watch SmackDown, but he's
he
a
will
big
be
signing.
Serial Cross.
Serial Cross.
Serial Cross.
Can't be Killer.
He'll be Cross.
Just Cross.
Just Cross.
You have Nikki Cross. That's confusing.
We have
You
Nikki
have Chris
Cross.
Cross.
But she'll be Nikki.
What if he
should be
wears his
Chris
pants
Cross.
forwards?
Backwards.
Make you jump.
What do you do?
Makes it mudge.
You missed the bus.
I missed the bus.
Huggable Cross,
Ah.
Bang Bus says.
Huggable Cross.
Doji, Orange Cassidy, very surprised. MVP for him.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to call this bastard.
Oh, Rob's deflated.
I am, man.
I feel like you had a lot more to say.
I did. I really
we should
did.
Go to, we should go to the.
I feel
we
like
should go
if
to
you
the dark
check
match.
the tape back, I'll come out looking fine.
Oh,
No.
that's what he thinks.
You won't.
Look, he thinks that he's just going to come out lickety split, all good.
He can just never see his part in it.
Right.
It's okay. It's all right.
Brian interrupts you just
You're-
as much. You
no,
say
I
nothing.
will say-
Yeah, no.
You interrupt me, I say nothing. But whenever anybody interrupts you,
you're my
get
brother.
upset.
You're my brother, and I love you, but I'm
Oh.
pissed at you tonight.
Hashtag check the tape. I definitely know that I interrupted you probably once. There was once that I
Oh,
noticed.
you
it
are such a liar.
about
You
15
interrupt-
minutes ago.
It wasn't just the fact that he interrupted me. That wasn't the only thing that pissed me off. Now that necessarily that knocked me off my fucking axis tonight,
Of course.
right?
course.
But the other one was when I was so excited to talk about this fucking fantastic moment in my life that happened tonight, right? And my 2 best friends in the world that I love talking wrestling about.
Me?
You're one of them. I was
You're
right
one of the
here.
2.
I was in conversation. I was looking for engagement. I was excited, wanted to talk about it. And I looked over at you motherfuckers, and you're fucking playing with each other's nipples or whatever bullshit y'all were doing over there. Y'all couldn't give me the respect at my exciting moment to be friends and just mark out with me. You had the shit all over my parade, and that's why I got upset. It's okay. It's all right. The board, they can think what they want.
We marked out with you in the moment when it happened.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. I
Wow.
appreciate that. I do appreciate it. I'm glad you were here for it to happen. I'm glad that we could all share this moment together as it happened.
For what it's worth, it wasn't worth it.
Well, it wasn't worth it.
It wasn't worth upsetting Rob. Whatever we did when we checked the tape, hashtag check the tape.
Oh, okay.
You still don't think that we upset him.
No,
still
I
don't think that you did anything wrong.
I don't think
warrant
I did
this.
anything that he didn't do himself 5 seconds after.
Oh,
All right, well,
we'll check the tape. Check the tape.
awesome having you tonight. Don't forget to join us Wednesday night during AEW and NXT on Hot Mic, the app Hot Mic. Please download that from your Play Store or your iTunes Store, whatever they call it now, Shopify Store. I don't.
Not shop.
I know it's not.
Google
Anyway,
Play.
get it.
Right?
Google what?
Google Play. That's what it is, right?
Or the Play Store.
I love
Play
radio.
Store. Yeah. So get your Hot Mic app. When you download it, invite code is going to be marked out all one word. Join us Wednesday live as we commentate or just hang out with you guys. And also following that Wednesday night, we'll have our reaction show to both our Who Won Wednesday reaction show, if you will. That's going to be Wednesday on YouTube, on Twitch. Don't forget, after the fact, if you can't watch us live because it's too late, you fall asleep, whatever, you can always hit the podcast tomorrow on any and all podcast providers. If it's not there, then tell us so we can get it on there. So we appreciate that. And, yeah, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the little bell so you know when we go live all the time. All right, guys. Well, great night for me. I don't give it, it was awesome for me. And thank you so much for sharing with me. I wish I could have been more jubilant for you.
You're great.
Yeah. It's all good. It's all good. and I usually say mark out like no one's watching, and I still want you to keep that motto alive. But for a while, in closing, I'm just going to say, wash your fucking hands.
I'll catch you on the flip side.
MARKEDOUT Podcast is produced and edited by eRecord Studios and is recorded live from Charlotte, North Carolina. Subscribe, follow, and listen to us live following WWE programming on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook Live. Download the podcast by following us at podbean.com or subscribe on iTunes and Apple Podcasts. While you're there, go ahead and give us an honest and fair review and rating. Finally, if you have enjoyed our product and would like to see us grow, please donate to us by visiting the donation link below our live video, or you can donate via Venmo and Cash App at the handle Ravepro. That's RAVEPRO.
You're listening to the Electronic Media Collective Podcast Network. Yeah, it's a mouthful. For more great shows, visit electronicmediacollective.com.